Here you go. This is how hard it is to tell humans what is good common sense. This Chinaman said in 400 BC, if the mountains are overexploited, the forests at the foot of the mountains will be destroyed, the swamps will be exhausted, the people's strength will be used up, and the fields will become devoid of crops and full of weeds. Now you all probably are thinking, oh, that's Europe, this is Australia. You go and stand under any big tree that's say 300 tonnes, and underneath it will be an understory, exactly the same as the forest. It takes it a long time to get it started, and then all these other plants coexist. And they coexist because the hydrology means that this plant is helping that plant, and so it goes through the system. It is the most efficient possible way we can run a landscape. And then you'll find, if we go back to the single tree, that it's 300 tonnes, drops 7% of its mass, so it creates this ring of organic material. And then all these other plants can live in that because it's not affected by whatever allelopathic processes the trees produced. So it's adding more energy to that. And then it rains. And this big patch of mulch, the same as if you had it on your garden, fills up with water, leaches the compounds that are processed by the understory, spreads out from the tree, and strangely enough, changes the fields from weeds to grass. Instead of what happens if you take the tree out, the environmental backup system is to put a weed in there, which is a really short-acting tree. It's got a taproot, it's got a big green area, takes about 60 days to get to the maximum and then finish its growth, and then it recycles 100% of its mass. And we are spending billions trying to take them out of the system. And yet this fellow told us back in that time that if you upset the trees, which we've all done, and now you don't want the environmental backup system, of course you're going to get a mess everywhere you go, in my opinion.